It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes of the Orlando Magic players, they know they've got a job ahead of them. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside, and today, Greg, it's about the NBA, but tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memory.
A look at the Magic starting group. Stephen Curry's out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Turner. And it's Gordon in at the 4 spot. Huerter on the wing from past the arc. No good that time. And New York the other way now. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
4 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Curry. He had 22 points in the win against Boston. Pass to Turner. Back to Curry. Gordon with the screen for Curry. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Screen by Allen. Shoots from the elbow. Nice shot by James.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Gordon, the pass to Curry. Turner with the screen on Fultz. Curry with a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 6. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Curry. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Curry dishes to Gordon. Curry against LeBron. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Tries again, and Turner with the lay-in.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Now here's Fultz. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's James. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Curry passes to Huerter. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Curry with another miss. Knicks trail by 4. To the left wing. Here's Ivy. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Wizards. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now for the Magic, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
Huerter passes to Curry. Gordon with a screen on Fultz. Curry gets it to go from 18 feet away. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster, I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
A different look for New York. Toppin comes in for James. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Fultz. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Magic. Alex Caruso comes in for Kevin Huerter. Curry brings the double. Zohan, the pass to Schroeder. And the Knicks miss again. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some, they've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
Now, here's Curry after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Clock at 4. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Passes it to Ivey. And the pass to Zohan. Schroeder looking around. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Can't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Outside Gordon. Back to Curry. Pass to Caruso. And stolen by Ivey. And now Ivey running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Wow, Ivey just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. A 3-ball. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Schroeder outside. He dishes it to Toppin. Pass to Zohan. Schroeder with the ball. Passes it to Zohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Magic leading by 5. Turner with the screen. From deep. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Zohan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They get it again. Good work defensively by Turner. Magic have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And here's Ivey. Allen outside. Three-pointer. The shot missing. No good on that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start.
That's a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. some of the numbers for Stephen Curry. Here's Simmons. His last outing, he had 8 points. This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. We've got Duncan Robinson. And Simmons is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Bogdanović. And it's Huerter in at the 2 guard.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Out to Turner. Here's the 3. Turner can't get that one to fall. Knicks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And James throws it down.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Fultz against Bogdanović. And Spaz Robinson. Now here's Huerter. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Fernando. And he overshot that one, missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now Bogdanović. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Huerter. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanović. Huerter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. Gay against Simmons. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Fultz against Bogdanović. In the corner. Huerter with it. Back to Bogdanović. Huerter on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Lets it fly. And they'll get another chance. Simmons, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Huerter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 9 points. James looking around. Takes it out to Schroeder. New York needs to get off a shot. And the Knicks miss again.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. For the Knicks, Allen's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Toppin comes in for Rudy Gay. And Ivy subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Magic also changing it up. Al Horford's checked in for Miles Turner. Reggie Bullock comes in for Robinson. And Curry subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanović. At the elbow, it's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Fultz against Simmons. From 12 feet out. It doesn't go for him.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Curry finds Herter. To the middle. Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Knicks trail by 11. Fultz looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
It's Curry outside. Allen with the rebound. Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Inside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from, a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Knocked loose. Fultz the pass to Sohan. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Bullock. A putback and staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Outside Curry. 3-pointer. 40 seconds left in the first half. Curry with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Ivy. Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Sohan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Magic leading by 5. Curry with him. He's got 13. Herter on the wing. From the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Herter's got 6 points in the quarter. The pass to Fultz. Locked up there for Allen. An emphatic LU jam.
Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight.
And we turn our attention back to tonight's game. Stephen Curry. He makes it look
Staffordless.
Worked up a nice lather in the first half.
Even if the defense doubles him, I don't think it's slowing him down, Ernie. This guy's locked in. This is the most locked in I've ever seen him.
No, I agree. Explosive performance. This is what fans pay to see. Thank you for being with us.
And we're happy. halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Ivy is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Allen. And it's LeBron James. And it's Sochan in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Ivy. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Curry. Pulls it up. And he knocks down the jumper. Curry's got 15.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And here is Curry. He's got 15. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Curry. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Ivy. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in this.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. In the corner, it's Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Pass to Ivy. Some nice passing by New York here. Allen kicks to Fultz. Green by Allen. Fultz with the ball. He's against Tucker. Fultz, no good. And a deep 3 from Curry. Another miss by Orlando.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Orlando. Alex Caruso comes in for Curry. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 1-point game. To the middle, here's Tucker. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
James, no good. Magic have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Now Huerter. He's got 6. Gordon a screen from about 19 feet. Nice jump shot. Good. Huerter's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Now here's Huerter. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Caruso. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete and throws it down with some major force.
Here's Schroeder. Lets a floater go. Here's Fernando. Not going to go that time. Magic leading by 5. Outside Gordon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot from the low block, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Now here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Right side Turner. Passes to Herter. 6 to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Gay. Herter, no good. The Knicks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Schroeder, left side. And the Knicks miss again.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Jordan, the pass to Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Knicks trail by 7. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Toppin, he's jacked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Obi Toppin.
Magic on defense. They've led by as many as 11 points. New York calls timeout.
Your Knicks City Kings.
For the Magic, Al Horford is checked in for Turner. And it's Batum for P.J. Tucker. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Batum against Gay. Gay, a screen on Caruso. Here's Schroeder. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Caruso kicks to Herter. Can't cash in from the high post. Knicks trail by 7, and now here comes Gay leading the break. Nobody near Schroeder, and the Knicks miss again.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Caruso, the pass to Batum, and here's Herter. He's covered by Gay. Gordon a screen, shot clock at 5. Herter, no good.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Caruso with the ball. Gay hits him up defensively. A shot by Batum, no good. Oh no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And Orlando making a change here. Curry's checked in. New York has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Schroeder passes to Allen.
Magic foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team.
That's good from Schroeder.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Herter on the wing. Latrey. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Fultz against Curry. Fultz, no good. From deep three-point range, and so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our